my name is Rachita Mathur, currently working as a legal intern at LexClick. So today I'll be discussing one recent legal news of Digital News Publisher Association versus Union of India. So in this case, the Madras High Court issued a notice in plea that was being filed by the Digital News Publisher Association as well as a journalist challenging the constitutionality of the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethic Code Rule 2021 and seeking declaration of the same as ultra-vires, void and violative of Article 14, Article 19, Clause 1 of Subclause A and Article 19, Clause 1 of Subclause G of Constitution of India. The Digital News Publisher Association is an organization of online news media which are a part of traditional news house involved in print and TV journalism. So, according to DNPA, only those platforms which solely run online publication come under the ambit of the IT rules. A bench further heard the submission that was being put forward by the senior advocate and proceed to tag the matter with a writ petition that was being filed by the T.M. Krishna. The court further granted the liberty to the petitioner to approach the High Court in case any coercive action was being taken against them under Rule 12, 14 and 16 of the 2021 IT rules. Further, the DNPA contends that online news portal of Legacy Media House which run newspaper and TV channels do not come within the purview of IT rules. So by looking at above, we can say that the alleged wrongful classification of the petitioner under publisher of news and current affairs content as per the rules of as per the rule 2 clause 1 of subclause T, which is quite different from newspaper as per rule 2 clause 1 of subclause N. It states that the respondent have failed to appreciate the petitioner are Legacy Media House. It was further being submitted that the rules such as Rule 3 Clause 2 of Subclause B and Rule 3 Clause 1 of Subclause G and Rule 4 Clause 2 and Rule 4 Clause 4 under the Part 2 seek to curb the freedom of speech and expression as well as the freedom of press by content on the basis of subjective grounds and also seek that and it was also being submitted by stating the adherence to the code of ethics with the help of a mechanism that was being established under the three-tier system with power to adjudicate upon the whether or not a publisher has contravened any existing law. The plea has been submitted that the mechanism is outside the scope of the executive and can only be performed by the judiciary. The plea also contends that complying with the rules which would lead to a situation of over-regulation and unnecessary complication of a sector that is already well regulated and complained. Further, the petition lastly states that the rules were being passed with any consultation or discussion with the most relevant stakeholder having not been tabled in the parliament. It does not have the benefit of independent scrutiny and input from the legislature. Further, a writ petition was being came after a statement that was being issued by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in March 2021, remarking that the DNPA, which was one of the participants in the interaction with the Union Minister and representatives of digital news publishers, had welcomed the new rules. On 10th of June, the Madras High Court has issued the notice to the UN government in the plea that was being filed by the T.M. Krishna against the IT rules, thereby becoming the fourth High Court in the country to consider the validity of the new rules after Delhi, Kerala and Karnataka. In March, online news media, the Y, approached the Delhi High Court that was being followed by the Quint. The Kerala High Court were granted an interim protection from coercive action under Part 3 of the rules to live law in a petition that was being filed against the rules. The Kannada news portal has approached the Karnataka High Court against the rules. Recently, the WhatsApp moved the Delhi High Court challenging the traceability clause under Part 2 of the rules. Later, Google has also approached the Delhi High Court against the rules. Thank you.